Hello everyone, it's Ozgun here. Welcome to the channel. In this tutorial, I'm gonna make a full hard techno track and I'm gonna be inspired from the alignment style. And if you're ready, let's jump to that tutorial. So I'm gonna make my BPM 150 and I already have a kick drum. As usual, I'm gonna start with the drop, with the kick and the bass. So the kick I'm using is actually one of the kicks that I made for this pack. But in the pack, the kick has reverb, and I like to show you how I'm achieving my kick reverb. That's why I just find the dry version of this kick, and I like to show you how it's done. So let's make maybe, I don't know, 8 bar or 16 bar loop. Okay, 8 bar is enough for now. So guys, it's made like that. I'm routing the kick in here, and for the next channel, it's gonna be my reverb channel, okay? I'm gonna route the kick to here, and I'm gonna put a reverb plugin. And for the preset, I'm gonna use this preset. So it has like a 0.5 seconds long, and there won't be any dry signal because this is going to be a send channel. And when I route the kick to this channel, you see now we get some air to the kick drum. And the next thing, I'm gonna just put a low cut. And in order to not make them clash with my kick, we will just have very fast, sidechain for the reverb channel. Okay, this is how I achieve this air from the kick. So I'm just lowering it a little bit to balance it with the kick. So guys, for the rumble, I just have this sound. You can use any rumble, when making hard techno. So I was just preparing this rumble loop, rumble sample for this tutorial. That's why I just used the one I made. Okay, that sounds nice. So I'm gonna send this one to its own channel. And I just like to sidechain it, just to make it more tight. So I'm gonna use a very hard curve. And let me put a limiter to the master, just like a hard clipper. And even maybe, just maybe, to get a little bit more tonality from the rumble, I can just boost not more than 2 dB, the root key. I don't know, maybe the third. Because rumbles, as you know, doesn't have a specific key. It's just a noise. But if you want to make it a little bit more in key, you can boost the root key. Just a little bit. Also the fifth. Don't forget the fifth. So I'm just boosting D sharp, F sharp, A sharp. So it's like 1, 3, and 5. It's like a chord, without it. Just a little bit touch. And I think I can just get rid of the high. Okay, now they are just fitting perfectly. So it's time to write the bass. So guys, for the bass, I'm gonna use Serum. We will make a very gritty offbeat bass line. And this is the preset I'm gonna use. You see, it's already so fat. So we will just write D sharp. This or this? Not this. And the notes are gonna be like this. Let me loop this part. And let's sidechain it. So first thing, I'm gonna just get rid of the lows like this. And let's put it some little overdrive to, you know, squeeze the sound. Yeah, just like that. You see, when I mute the overdrive, you see the difference, you know, it's adding tones of character. And if you go to Fruity Wave Shaper, just like this, you can even saturate it more. But now let's EQ it because all of the processing generated tones of low end. So let's listen it with the rumble and, you know, determine where should we cut it. We can just monitor it from span. That's gonna be more safe. So I'm monitoring it like that, guys. I'm gonna check the sub. I'm gonna check the bass. So, okay, I think that's good. We don't want too much overlap, and also we don't want too much gap. You know, they should just match like a puzzle. Okay, this is nice. Now I can keep working on the color. Maybe something like this. I like it. Okay, I think the kick bass kind of done. And also, guys, we can just send this bass to the next channel. Let's call it bass send. And we can put there an EQ to band pass it. This is going to be just like a processing for the bass channel. So let's mute the bass for now. And then we can put it for the chorus. I don't know, probably we can just stick to the default preset. No. This one is nice. Even let's put a spreader. Okay, and maybe not the spreader, but we can just put stereo shaper, and maybe we can just do the Hus effect. Yeah, just like that. Now we can blend these two channels. You see how the bass becoming more wide? Okay, I'm just blending it a little bit to get the taste. So I think the low end is just like this, guys. One last thing. I'm gonna make it fill in here. So I'm gonna make this kick unique. And I'm gonna send it to here. So just to process it a little bit differently, I'm gonna put an distortion. And then gonna get rid of some lows. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a fill in here. Probably like in here. We will keep the kick bass going on in the half of the bar, and then in here. So I'm gonna try to put here like four of the kicks. Let's hope we can make it. It's too long. 4, okay. Just like this. With a fade out, should be like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's listen the low end now. That's perfect, guys. Maybe we can just lower a little bit volume from this kick. Okay, let's put some drums. The low end, I like it. So let's create a pattern, call it drums. And it's gonna be something like that. So let's put some open heads first. Okay, it's gonna just hit like the off beats. And let's route this hi-hat here. Let's call it open. I like to distort the hi-hat a little bit with blood overdrive. In hard techno, if you are like programming your own drums, don't forget to just saturate the hell out of it, guys. It's so important. And then of course, let's get rid of the low end and clean it a little bit. So I'm gonna just route it to the next channel, and this is going to be my like head pass or something like that. So we can put some reverb and make a group processing if we need it. So I need a ride, and unfortunately, I think my pack doesn't contain any rides. So that's why I'm gonna use this ride loop from my other pack. It doesn't matter which one you use. So let's make it as a one shot. And this is also gonna just play like the hi-hat. Yeah, I think if I pitch it, it sounds better with the hi-hat. And let's low cut it. And even let's put some stereo shaping, not this one. For another house effect, I like to put my rides very wide. And I'm gonna put a closed head now. Maybe this one. Let's put it to here. So this is gonna be playing a kind of like a fast rhythm, like a 16 hi-hats. And even you can do like that. You can put this 1 octave higher. Should we turn off loop? Should we put it stretch? Even maybe we can put another note where the kick hits. Let's make it more tight from the envelope setting. This is nice. Also, let's cut the lows. And also, I like to put a limiter to this one. So whenever the kick hits, we can just sidechain it a little bit. So I'm gonna put it to the compressor mode. And I'm gonna route my kick to the closed head, just like that, as a sidechain input. And in the closed heads limiter, I'm gonna choose kick bass, and that's it. Now it's not sidechaining, but when it plays with the kick, like this, it's gonna just sidechain it. With this way, we can get more groove from the drum. Also, maybe more saturation. Let's use decapitator this time. Okay, they sound good, but they still need a little bit of processing. So maybe we can use the wave shaper, so we can even give more saturation. But the volumes are not accurate, then let's rebalance them. Maybe we can lower these guys. And I think we can put just a little bit reverb. Not too much though, but just a little. Oh, I'm putting it to the wrong channel. It should be in here. So before reverb, let's cut the lows of the group, hi-hat group, because we give saturation just now. Maybe till here. And let's give some reverb, so it helps to glue all of the heads. I can use this preset. It has like half seconds of decay. Let's lower the wet. Okay, and I can just clip the channel like this. Okay, that's good. So let's go to the pack and let's use one of the rave loops. Maybe this one. Also, this one is nice. But yeah, in order to use this rave loop, we gotta just cut the lows. And also, I like to just, I don't know, just sidechain it. That's good. Also, let's put some claps. Maybe from... This one is nice. So guys, for the claps, for example, this claps is 140. It's already stretched to my song's BPM, but I don't want to stretch them. You know, if you can, for example, for just like these clap loops, don't even stretch the sample. Just use it like that, you know, just use it as a one shot, so you don't lose any quality of them. And the drums are also ready now, as you see. I love it. So now it's time to write some hard techno leads. So for the leads, let's add a serum. And let's go to Techno Academy. And in here, I have some cool sounds. So let's find them. Okay, this one is pretty sick. This can be one of the leads. And I'm gonna choose one more sound. I'm gonna make a question and answer kind of style. Okay, these two is awesome. So let's write some MIDI. I'm gonna start with this one. that's gonna be the first question, and we will write an answer to it. Okay, this can work. So I'm just gonna send them even to the same channel and we can process it from here. We can of course separate them and mix it properly, but for the sake of this tutorial, I think that's gonna be enough. So maybe some camel crusher. Also guys, don't forget to get rid of the delay reverb from the presets, because I like to use my own in the channel. And I'm gonna use the best delay plugin in the world. Literally, guys, this is, I think, the best one. And for the reverb, I'm not gonna be picky. I think I have a preset, not this. Maybe this. So okay, I'm gonna use another fill in here and I'm gonna just loop the drop one more time. Then, yeah, we won't start with the drums. In the second part, we can start with the claps, and in the second loop of the full drop, we will just introduce all the drums. So it's gonna, arrangement-wise, it's gonna be something like that. Let me find a snare. Doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna write a fill in here. And maybe we can just put a reverb clip. I'm just gonna get rid of the lobes of the snare. So that's pretty much the main drop idea. Okay, let's write the break now. Okay, I'm gonna start the break in here because I'm gonna have a 32 bar of intro. So we will just do something like that. Long intro, just one break, a build up and drop and outro. You know, it's not gonna be a 2-break track. It's just gonna be 1 break and 1 drop. So let's create something called break. You can put all of the scenes to here. Let's load a serum and let's find a good respace. Yeah, very gritty. I'm gonna use this one. The scale I'm gonna use is going to be Phrygian. I love this darkness, you know, you can just instantly feel how dark it is. Also, we can just have another top layer for the res, you know, something like that. Let me get an init preset, and then we can just put it like that. And I'm gonna put a little bit more distortion to it. And I will just slow cut it like this. It could be as a top layer, you know. That sounds nice. Let me add another serum. This time I'm gonna write a pad sound just from the chords. So let me copy. Yeah, like this. Maybe we can start from here. So the chords, I'm not gonna introduce the third. We will just use the fifth, which is A or A sharp. And D sharp again, like this. And also we will have some break leads. So for the break lead, I'm gonna add another serum. I'm gonna use the sounds from Techno Academy again. Okay, let's use this one. Yeah, that's it. Just 3 notes, and it's gonna carry the whole break section. So for the break, even we can use some drums, maybe not the claps. And let's process the sound. Let's put the same reverb as we used for the drop leads. And let's put some OTT. And let me send, for example, the pads and the re-space to their own channel. So we will always go organized. Okay, res to here. And I'm gonna clip the channel because the leads are kind of clipping now. And now we will just tease the drop leads, guys, just like this. But of course, let's get rid of the sidechain till drop. I can put some and a smile. And I can just automate it. And also, we can put a filter. And also we can automate this one. So we will just filter these guys in. Also, we will put some end smile. And in here we can just start the build up. So I'm gonna just loop the lead. Maybe this note. And even we can, create an pitch band automation for this sound. Yeah, that's gonna sound so sick. Okay, so we will, we will start like this, and we will do like this, and maybe go back to original pitch. And then we can start the drop in here. So let me just move them. If you control and delete, you can just also automatically move the further parts to the previous part. So I'm gonna just put a snare, just like a build up in the second part of the build. So the build up and the break lacking some FX. So guys, I brought 4 different samples for just filling the background. The first sample, this is just a reversed riser. If you reverse it, it's a riser. If you just reverse it, it's a downer. So we will use the downer in the build-up. The next sound is a riser. So those are just some sounds that I made with Serum and just rendered it. You should do that as well. And this one is just a sweep. And this one is like an LFO sweep. So just with 4 sounds, we can do like that. We can start it in here. We can also put this to here. And then we kind of feel all the background with this FX sound we need. So maybe for just like an impact, I can even use the drop kick in here. And with a crash, we can do something like that. And also I'm gonna get rid of the pads just with a filter in the build up. So we will just filter them out. And also I think we should do the same to the respace. I'm gonna just lower its volume towards the drop. That's sick. We need some ear candy, guys, for the leads. I'm gonna create them like this. And this one, and also maybe for this other sound, let's create one more. So all I'm doing is recording them through Edison and just reversing it inside of the Edison, fade in and normalize. I'm applying 3 different parameters. So let's do the same thing to the break lead as well. We should also introduce it. Just recording the first note. And Alt left, Control N, Control F, and I'm dragging, dropping to my project. That's just easy, guys. And then the next thing, I'm gonna just put this reverse sounds to just introduce the sounds. So they are kind of too instant, right? Maybe we can also put them some reverb. So I'm sending them to the channel and putting some reverb. Okay, let's put this sweep down also beneath the drop. And we can just put it to a mixer. So we can just sidechain it a little bit. Sounds good so far. So I'm gonna loop the drop one last time. And in the last part, I'm gonna just introduce the break leads just before going to the outro. Yeah, the reason was why I write the drop leads like that, because now they are just like a puzzle with the break leads, just like another question answer. So this is what I learned from alignments, by the way, just studying from his tracks. So this formula works like a charm. For the break lead, because we are using it beneath the drop, I need to sidechain it as well. So for the sidechain automation, I'm just routing to the sidechain main that I already have in the top of my project. So this sidechain automation doesn't working when there's no kick, because I set it like that. And it's opening when there's, and it's activating when there's kick. So it saves a tons of time. So it's like that. We could also filter this in, but it doesn't matter. And the last thing, guys, we will just create an intro by just copying the drop. For the intro, I was thinking one more sound. So I'm just gonna create a preset with just a noise. And let me do it tight. Some ping pong. And I'm gonna use this noise just like a rhythmical background synth. So we can just hide this, you know, and with this way we can just feel the background of the intro. And I'm searching for one more sound in my head. There was some vocal textures, if I can find them. Yeah, this one. So let's put it to D sharp. And also let's put it to the tempo. Yeah, just like that. Let me also just quickly sidechain it and hide it to the background. Let's call it vocal FX. Even, I don't know, maybe just a little bit delay. I think it's gonna work. One more thing, probably it's best if we just, I don't know, cut the lows in the intro. Maybe like this. And in the half, we can just give the real bass power. And even maybe we don't use the bass, you know, the gritty bass in the intro. I just wanna... Okay, I'm getting lazy, so I'm just gonna just reverb this noise. We should have more of the ear candies, but yeah, as I said, I'm getting lazy now. Just gonna use this reverse noise. Okay, we almost done, guys. I just need to copy whatever I did for the intro, just like an outro. So maybe I can also copy this fill to here. I think the last thing I should do is I should copy the drums to the intro like this. Yeah, that's it. And for the ending of the intro, we can have just like an washout FX. Oh, let me deactivate the delay from this washout FX. It makes it too complicated sometimes. And the same thing goes for this main build-up. And yeah, guys, today I show you how to make alignment style hard techno tracks. As you see, we don't even have a long structure, long arrangement. We just have an intro and a bridge part, and then we are directly going to the main drop of the track. I didn't make the outro, by the way. You can just put an outro and that's done. So we didn't even mix this banger, but I think it sounds decent enough to make a final preview. So today that was it, guys. I hope you can apply these tricks to your own productions as well. I'm gonna put a link to the description for the Techno Academy pack. So most of the sounds today I'm used from the Techno Academy and also all the Serum presets. So if you want to check the deal, link in the description. Today that was it, guys. See you on the next video. Bye bye.